Morrison, who is going to win the Premier League title? That is our poll today. It's the question. It's a simple question, but we're putting it to you people because every week a lot of you change your
Arsenal
mind.
are the
This guy at the beginning of the season, pre-season, said Liverpool are going to win the
100%. You said that as well.
league. I didn't. I said City. You went from Liverpool in which direction? Then you went to City. Then you went to Arsenal.
No, I've never been convinced.
Did you say Villa at any stage?
No, I'd never. You know, I'd never say Villa.
You've had three.
I've had three, yeah. But now I think Arsenal are the favourites, but I still think there'll be another twist in this Premier League title. You're looking at it. You'll beat Arsenal, and it'll be a point in it. They'll
do you think it'll be that close going to the Etihad game on the 19th?
Yeah, I do.
I think it will.
Yeah, I still think it'll be close. I do. You've had your slip up against Forest.
10 points before City.
You'll beat West Ham. You'll beat West Ham.
Based on what? They're
based on
West Ham.
No Somerville. No party.
Based on no That's the question we're asking you. Get involved. Get that QR code. Get your phone already. 100%.
That's only one fan.
Already. There we go.
100%.
Arsenal are going to win the Premier League title this season. Psychologically, double figures would be big, though. I know it could be back to 7.
No, it would be. And you know, Man City obviously losing Champions League, drawing with Forest. It's not been good, but there's always a twist in this title race. And it's not been convincing, has it, for the whole season. So I think there'll be more twist in this title race. You're going to tell me Arsenal are going to win every game from now?
Well, let's look at the games. Go on, tell me where the twists and turns are going to be, right? So there we go. Manchester
That's not
City,
easy.
West Ham, and obviously Arsenal.
Yeah,
Everton
at home's not easy for Arsenal.
Not at all, is it? Because they're going for Europe.
There you go, and make it difficult. I get Bournemouth. Man City away, I think Man City will beat them because I think you've got the Carabao Cup in between that.
Yeah, so the Palace game will be rearranged somewhere for City, won't it?
Yeah, you'll beat Palace. Palace will be concentrating on the European
They're at home on the final day. Do you think it's going to the final day still?
Yeah, I think it could go. A lot
of Arsenal fans think they'll be lifting the trophy for the Fulham game.
Yeah, I know. God, there's a lot. Nah. Well, leave them. Let them think that. They're still a long way. West Ham away, let me tell you something. For Arsenal, I think West Ham could cause them an upset.
Oh, what? So they're going to cause Arsenal problems but not City tomorrow night?
No, because there's no Somerville. He'll be back by then.
I see where you're going with this. Look, more importantly, you guys scan that QR code. Who is going to win the Premier League title? Can you believe it also, Clinton, that it's 20 years ago today?
Well, you know, all of those things are not going to be written on the trophy. It's going to be champions of 25-26 is Arsenal. Not Set Piece FC, not Corner FC, whatever the case is, it's Arsenal FC.
Wifey, is City going to be in this, do you think, when we go to that game on the 19th of April, on that Sunday afternoon? Do you still think it'll be sort of a point in it? Or are you as confident as you were a couple of weeks ago in that sense?
No, given the 3-0 loss during the week, and I know that has nothing to do with the Premier League, but psychologically, it's just a mess. But I do still believe we're in it, but I'm not as confident as I feel like even Arsenal fans are by saying, no, City are in it. You're still there. For me, it's so wobbly right now, especially after the Forest draw. I think it's in Arsenal's hands at the moment, and we need them to mess up.
Yeah, you're right. Andre, what holds you back then? What stops you from winning the Premier League? Because you've not got over the line, and Man City have the experience, and you've got a big game against them in the Carabao Cup final, which I think whoever wins that, I said before, would give them the advantage. But I think you've got it from that draw that Man City had at Nottingham Forest. But what gives you confidence and thinks why you're going to win the Premier League?
I think 4th time's a charm. I know people say 3 times, but I really do believe in 4 times a charm. And yeah, just like I think Mr. Philip had said, I think it's the experience of the past seasons. We know what it takes now, and I really need us. I need this trophy.
Andre, this sounds desperate. This sounds desperate, Andre. What if you don't get it done from this point? Because, Ashley's happy. She's seen it. She's been there before. She's got many of the T-shirts. But if you don't get it done, Andre, if you don't get it done from here, Ashley's wearing a treble shirt, a season where City won the treble.
Yes, intentionally.
That wasn't that long ago, Andre. If you don't do it now, it may never happen. Mind games.
Well, honestly, I don't know what that could do to me. But like Ash said, it's ours to lose. It's always been us versus us this season, and I really do hope eventually, it's coming home. A part of me believes that we are at the promised land now.
Ash, because I know Will's a bit nervous here. Are you still nervous? I know Arsenal are our favourites at the moment, and I get it, but I think if you beat them, you'll be a point behind? Because I think everyone's going to win their games and you'll be a point behind. I believe Arsenal will drop points again this season. So do you think it's totally over, Ash?
I don't think it's totally over because anything can happen. And something that I've realized about this beautiful sport is how it can drive you crazy. Like, things can honestly happen. So I'm not going to write it off. If anything, I think best case scenario at this point, it goes to the last game because then it would have meant that Arsenal would have slipped up somewhere if we also best case scenario win everything going forward. But that's also not guaranteed. So I think there might be a couple hiccups, but I'm not saying no, but I'm also not saying, yeah, let's go, boys. Like, I don't know if we have it like that. Do you know what I mean? I think, like I said, it's still sitting with Arsenal.
You know what, Will? I'll give you and Ash a bit of hope. Not about, because it is a Premier League show, I get you that. But you know what? In the midweek, I'm going to tell you, you'll come back from the Real Madrid. I guarantee you come
down?
back.
You think? Well, I was going to say to Ash, bear with me on this one, Ashley.
100%.
Do you think that actually City going out of the Champions League, and it is a massive uphill task at home to Real Madrid 3-0 down, would that be the worst thing? Let Arsenal stay in it, have a game every 3 days, and City go out of the Champions League, just focus on the Premier League and the
Will.
winning the League Cup against Arsenal?
You can't. You see, we've done it before where we've handled all the competitions, right? So we're never going to be like, no, we'll just take the one, But obviously, it is an uphill battle now, like coming from 3-0.
Ash, only 4 teams have ever done it in history, in Champions League history. 4 teams ever.
Well, you're not boosting my confidence right now because I'm like, yeah, exactly. All I'm seeing is how difficult it is. So obviously it wouldn't be the worst case because we are still in 3 other competitions. So it's not like we'll be trophyless, but actually, now that I think about that, I really hope that's not going to be the case. That'll be a bottle job somewhere along the line.
Trophyless. They said the word trophy. What about if Arsenal go trophyless, Andre?
No, I was going to say that.
The quadruple.
No, I was going to say that to Andre. They won't go. Arsenal will win a trophy for sure.
Go on. What are they going to win? They're going to beat the league. They're going to beat.
Well, they're the favourites for the Premier League. They're not beating City in the League Cup final.
So we got rid of one. So no quadruple. Sorry, Andre, no quadruple apparently.
No quadruple. I think they'll win the Premier League and they've got a great chance. Champions League. Have you seen the draw?
Go on, Andre.
Over to you.
Okay, so Mr. Will, first and foremost, our first trophy is coming on the 22nd of March. That's number 1.
Oh, right. They're going to beat you, Will.
Secondly, I'm sure by the time after beating City at the Carabao Cup, when we come to the Etihad, that game is going to decide our league title. And then, of course, Champions League, you saw our side. Like, I really don't see any team in Europe that could beat Arsenal right now.
Oh, wait, no.
Ashley's looking at him as well, like that in the boxes.
See, this is what I say about Arsenal fans. They get so confident.
Get too excited.
You give them a little bit and they get so excitable. Do you know what I mean? But I'm here for it. And I make sure you come back, Andre, at the end of the season. Because if you don't win the Premier League, I'm here for it.
Keep this clip.
Clip this up.
What I'm going to say is if you don't get a hold of me, I'll be at the trophy parade. So,
that's too soon.
The City one. Are you going to Manchester?
Ash, if City do it, how much is going to go down to the performances of Semenyo? Because he has been a shining light in a team that we're not really used to seeing playing like the way they are under Pep.
Definitely.
It's incredible because I was a fan of him at Bournemouth. So the fact that he's been shining in a City shirt has just been beautiful. We can't be over-reliant on one player. We know this, but we seem to be going within that trajectory again with him. But as long as we get the goals, because right now we're getting a lot of chances. We've got a lot of shots, not a lot on target. So we're not converting a lot. And I think that's where a lot of our problems are.
He's been brilliant, hasn't he? The most goal involvements of any player since joining. 7 in 12 goals, Clinton.
Yeah, he was disappointing in midweek, but in the Premier League, he's been outstanding. I think him and Mark Gay have been outstanding. I think both of them have been fantastic. But, all right, I'm going to ask you and Ash a question because what I've noticed, do you think since Semenyo's come in, he's done ever so well, but Haaland's goals have dried up? Yeah,
what's happened? You tell me. You're the striker. Tell me why.
I think he's a different player, Semenyo, where he's not really about creating. He's about scoring goals. And you can see sometimes Haaland getting frustrated. And that's something that they've got to sort out, to be fair.
3 goals and 11, Erling Haaland, and 2 of those were penalties.
That's what I'm trying to say.
It's all well and good, Ash, isn't it? Saying, you didn't touch the ball, but that's when he's banging in goals and winning matches. For me, if I'm being completely honest about City, you tell me, when I watch this team, I just think they're so easy to walk through and to score against. And you've never said that.
The heads, everyone was shocked. I was shocked watching it. So I think we have a lot of those situations that we have to overcome as well moving forward. Like the fact we got the draw with Nottingham Forest. to be fair, the Anderson goal, I mean, what could you do? It was a beautiful goal, you know. But it does take a knock psychologically when you are getting draws where you're meant to be getting wins.
Just make sure one thing doesn't happen, and make sure that husband doesn't catch Manchester City, because they're only, 9 points behind?
Will.
That's what I'm more worried about.
No chance of United catching you.
Let's just have a final little giggle here. Let me put some dramatic music on for you, Andre. Just look down the barrel of the camera. How many trophies are Arsenal going to win this season?
How many trophies are we going to win this season?
Yeah.
No, don't say it, true.
There's not 8 to... Oh, he's going 4.
Whittling it down.
He said 4.
The man is not nothing.
He said 4, you know. He went 4. He thinks they're going to win all 4.
Okay. No, honestly.
Be honestly.
I think we're going to get a treble. I think we're going to get a treble.
Oh, treble. Okay. What about... No, that's his opinion, and I respect it. What about you, Ash? How many do you think Man City are going to win?
No, I'm going to try just be humble here, and I'm just going to say 1 guaranteed, but I'd like to say 2.
Yeah, that's not unrealistic.
I think any City fan in the world would take that right now, no matter what they are. Andre, Ash, enjoy. We're going to speak to you, I know, before the end of the season. Thank you very much. Enjoy the weekend.
Yeah.
Enjoy the Everton game. Enjoy the West Ham game as well. Let's go back to the Emirates, because Io is there now with 2 fans who've made equally as long a journey, but this time from the US, Arsenal supporters.
Well, we're talking about Arsenal fans worldwide. 2 gentlemen here from Brooklyn, New York. I was actually there. We actually passed each other and we didn't really meet, but it was such a wonderful moment. We were all there for the North London derby. Spike Lee, one of our favourite directors, was there. Sol Campbell, the Invincible, was there. I mean, can you just tell me what that moment meant for you to see 2 great legends in the same room supporting Arsenal?
It was absolute madness, to be honest. Just like the vibe, the culture, the energy. It was top level, top.
And also the result as well, right? The place erupted.
Take 3 points every opportunity we can.
Well, let's talk about Arsenal this season. Look, they're in a really, really good place, right? Operating on 4 fronts, which is, I don't know if I can quite believe it, but it is what it needs to be, right? But what are your feelings? Is it 1 trophy you'd be happy with, or 4 trophies?
I mean, I'm not a greedy man, right? 1 trophy is good enough for me, but for us to be in this position is like, you couldn't dream it, you know? It's absolutely special. And the team, yeah, sometimes there's some issues on the style of play, but we've just been working really hard every single day, and that's what matters the most. You know, a game every 3 days, you just got to win. That's it.
And that's the thing. The style has been something a lot of people have spoken about, but actually when you're operating at this level and with the levels that you have to achieve in the Premier League anyway, and then you've got to go to the Champions League, it's not going to be pretty all the time, is it?
No, it's not. We need to do what we need to win. Get the 3 points every game. Let's keep doing this. If it's not pretty, a win's a win. Win ugly if you have to.
Right, there we go. The Arsenal fans are confident. What about the Manchester